High school sweethearts Neil and Christine Staten were married at St. Pius Catholic Church in 1992. All 5 of their children were baptized at St. Pius. Zachary in 1994, Sydney 3 years later, Morgan in 2001, Griffin in 2003, and the youngest, Paige, in 2008.
Father Harry's been a huge part of our family. He wasn't there when we got married, but he came soon after. He baptized our first son. After the baptism, he came over to our house and hung out for a while at our crazy house with goats and chickens, and he just loved every bit of it. And last year, he presided over my mother's funeral, and there was no one else that could have done that. He knew my mom for decades, literally, and he didn't have to make up stuff at the funeral. He literally could talk about experiences with our family there, and it was very special.
The couple not only found faith in our church, they found guidance with parenting.
About 6 years ago, I had a child in preschool, I had a child in grade school, I had a child in junior high, I had a child in high school, and I had a child in college. And I wanted to find other moms that were going through any of the stages I was going through. I didn't need a mom-taught toddler play group. I needed moms. And I read in Titus 2 that it says that older women are to help the younger women love their husbands and love their children. And I said, we need to do this at our church.
Thus, the Mom to Mom program began. The first meeting this year is September 17th at 6:30 p.m. in the Tancaverdi Room. Please join us to find out more about how God and other moms can support and encourage you on your parenting journey.
We found a really biblically based parenting curriculum that focuses on helping moms feel like they're not alone, and that God is helping us raise our children, and it gives us the support that we need.
Today, the Staten's own Adobe Veterinary Center. Neil manages the business, and Christine is a veterinarian who specializes in horses. Her career today is no surprise. She's always been a trailblazer, even at an early age.
We'd been going to the church for just a few months, and I noticed that the altar boys didn't have to wear the gowns, and it looked a little more casual there. So I asked my dad if I could be an altar boy, and he said, I don't know, let's ask the priest. And we asked Father Joe McFarland, who was the priest at the time, and he said, I don't see why not. So I ended up being the first girl altar boy at St. Pius, and all of my kids have been altar servers at St. Pius since, so that's pretty neat for us.
St. Pius has been the center of so many family celebrations for the Statens. Zach built the statue of St. Anthony inside the church as part of his Eagle Scout project.
I love the music there. It's part of the Mass. It's part of the worship, and now with the boards up and everyone looking up to sing words instead of looking down in a hymnal with muffled voices, it's loud, it's the community. I love when Abe stops singing and everyone else keeps singing. It's just fantastic.
Take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell